Hello everyone, I hope you're all well. Long time no speak. I hope people are still subscribed. I don't know. It's been about 3 years since my last workbench update. God, where does time go? Yeah, real life has got in the way of my hobby time really, but I've still been doing bits and bobs. And various projects, but nothing concrete. So I've just been doing a few figures here, a few figures there, and not really bothering to upload a video, which is my bad because I do want to get more videos out there, and I do want to get back into doing things quite frequently. So for the people that have messaged me, sort of asking me what's been going on, and where am I, thanks for your patience. I really do appreciate that. So what I thought I'd do is just really let you know what I've been working on. I've done a lot of commissions, and I'm sort of winding that down a bit now to do more things that I want to do. So the first thing I thought I'd show you is, sorry, the camera's on my lap, so God knows how this is going to go. A couple of years ago, going to Salute, and picked up What a Cowboy from the Lardies, and sort of wasn't sure about Old West miniatures. I never thought there were any really good ones out there. I got some of the Wargames Foundry stuff, but they're all really small, typical 25s, and nice sculpts, but they weren't really my style. So there wasn't really anything out there. I got a few of the artisan stuff, and that was okay, but the range isn't great. And then I saw a video on the Great Escape plastics, and when I first saw these, I wasn't really that taken with them. I just thought they look okay, but nothing special. But then I saw what people were doing with them, modelling wise, and thought, okay, let me take a look. And I did pick up a box, and put a few together, and they paint up. I think they paint up really well. Really nice sculpts. You can make everything unique. So I just played around with them really. So I'll show you a few that I've done. This guy just needs the base done. Sorry, my finger's in the way. Needs the base done, but the facial detail is really good for doing faces. Get your browns and your drabs and your blacks out really, and just mess about with these. They really do paint up quite nicely. There's another guy here. I think looking at these under the camera, I could do with another matte varnish on them. Some have got cigars in their mouths. There's another one here. Again, just mix and match the colours, paint what you want really. But put them all on 2Ps, so a bit of weight to the plastic, which is not too bad. I wanted a nice sheriff looking guy, so I wanted to make this guy really clean, like clean shirt and what have you, in the white or the off-white hat, making him a good guy. And I quite like the way he came out really. He's all right. Not too bad. Some of the others up here again. As I say, you can make them all, bearing in mind you're limited to what you get, but you can make them all look a bit different. As I say, they've all come out pretty decent. Quick paint jobs, really. Nothing special on there. The only guy that's not Great Escape is this guy from Galloping Major. I brought some of the Galloping Major stuff, but this was the only guy that I quite liked. The rest of them I was a bit like, not really that bothered. But they're all quite nice. I quite like them anyway. So yes, I got them for What a Cowboy, and I've had a few games and I've got some terrain painted up that I've done. A couple of buildings from war bases that are quite nice and easy to sorry, I'm not really in focus there. And yeah, I quite like the rules. However, my old go-to rules were was Gutshot back in the day. That's a bit more of a role-playing skirmish game, but there's a lot of detail in that. Yeah, I quite like that. But yeah, there's a few at the back there, as you can see, just not painted up, obviously. But they're all right. They're not bad. So yeah, I've been doing them, which are alright. So let me get them out of the way. I did do the Galloping Major Colonel, I think it's Colonel, from a British French Indian War army. The Brits are still half painted on my desk from probably 6 years ago now. So I really need to get on and sort that out. Yeah, nice sculpt, mounted and dismounted. I've got the mounted one painted as well, but he's put away. I don't know where he is, to be fair, so I'll have to try and find him and show in the next video. But yeah, nice sculpt, lots of detail, typical Galloping Major figures really. So that was quite nice. I did a few more bits for Vietnam, and I'm going to knock everything over getting these on screen now. A bit of a mix and match really. So if you've seen my previous videos, you'll know that I've got probably a platoon plus of American US Marines, all the old Baker Company and some Empress, modern or newer Empress figures. And as I said before, I always like painting my US Marines in the ERDL camo rather than box standard green. I just think it makes them look a little bit, there's no goodies, not even on, makes them look a little bit different on the screen. So a couple of RTO operators, just got the camo. I mean, the figures are great. Paul Hicks sculpts again, really nice stuff. Cigarette packet in the headband, and some of these are from, I think the sculpts were taken from photographs as well. So I've got cut down Thompson machine gun there, spare aerial. This guy's got another Thompson, I think, and ammo on the back of that. My hand's really shaking, so sorry about that. God, I should stop picking things up really. And then some of these are the M60 packs that you can see on there. The guys in the background, I wanted to get some just bog standard US Army stuff. Couldn't find anything that I liked out there in metal, so I got some of the plastic Rubicons, and I really didn't like them. So I made a few up. I think the guy at the front here, I painted in my normal layering technique. I wasn't, it's okay, it's a nice sculpt. I wasn't sure on the guns, they look a little bit long. I don't like the backpacks, the detail on those, but it is what it is. So I painted a few, and I thought actually they don't look too bad when they're painted up. And these, what I tried to do on these was to try and speed up my painting technique. So instead of, these haven't been finished, they're not varnished or anything. So instead of really going for a detailed layering like that first chap, a lot of these now is base coat, wash, dry brush, a few dry brushes. Flesh tones would be on my normal layering technique. So they were okay. And then I played around and did a grey undercoat, which something I never do. But I thought the colours might stand out a bit better. And I think they do, to be fair. And again, this is only a base coat of Russian uniform World War II. Brown and green mixed, or black and green I think actually, mixed wash, diluted down, and then dry brushed up, a couple of layers. The faces are still the 3 or 4 layers on their packs. I still don't like the packs, but they're okay. So yeah, so it made me do a few more really. And as I say, these ones here are just a normal black undercoat and painted up, but again, it's still, sorry, it's a black undercoat, but it's still base coats and washes and dry brushing, and just trying to speed up the painting on there, because if you're doing a platoon of these for whatever rule set, you know, looking at 30 figures plus, and yeah, I don't know if I'm going to carry on doing a few. Do I carry on? I don't know. I think Empress are bringing some out, metals. I think they said towards the end of the year. I think they're air cav figures. So I don't know. Do I hang about? I don't know. We'll see what happens on those ones. But they're not too bad. They're not too bad. I prefer the Empress ones, obviously. But I just maybe need to varnish and base and see what they look like together. Still more modern stuff. These chaps I picked up from Empress again. More 1970s, 80s, Falklands, Northern Ireland, if you like. Figures. A couple of guys I've only just finished, so the basing still needs to be done. Yeah, right, they're quite nice figures. The camo I stole from Dougie Robinson's channel. He's got a really good channel on YouTube that if you search for him, I'm sure you'll find him. And he paints these up, not these particular figures, but the camo scheme up really well. Some of the barrels I painted metallic on the rifles. Some I was playing about. Dougie seems to do things quite grey. And his looked brilliant. I couldn't get it working, to be fair, so I just go over these and do them again. Again, look at the under the lights. God, they're really shiny. I go back and do these metallic again. I did pick up a couple of the, I think what they flank March figures. They're the couple of new Kickstarters out. Doing some stuff. This one isn't finished yet, but these are a couple of Paras that I picked up. Really nice sculpt. Again, you know, just trying to make the camo look like it's supposed to without really going into too much detail. But the SLR looks brilliant on these figures. The sculpting is fantastic. You can choose your head variants, so you can choose Marines if you want, Paras. I think there's more Fusilier heads and other regimental heads are out there as well. And lots of detailed stuff on there as well. This guy, again, has got the maroon berry. Haven't finished doing the para wings. It's got the gimpy. Lovely, really nice figures to paint. I've got another couple more to do, so I just need to I need to crack on with those because they are good, but they take me a little bit longer. You can't speed paint DPM, unfortunately. Well, I guess you could do if you wanted to. More Paras, but this time really what I've just finished now for you know, World War II, D-Day, etc. These are all first corps, and this chap here is from Artisan. I've done, again, if you see my previous videos, I've got a platoon plus of, probably a platoon and a half of World War II Paras, mainly the box set from plastic walled figures, which I really like. They're quite chunky, good detail on there. A little bit different paintings. When I painted those ones, I did do a pretty quick paint on them, and it shows, to be fair, but there's no way I'm going to paint 30 plus Dennison smocks again, to be fair. So these ones, yeah, nice figures. Took my time on them, really. These are first corps figures, most of, well, all of them apart from that first officer. These are the first corps Paras, and I really like them. They've got a bit of chart. I love the helmets on them. They're the only one of the only manufacturers, I think, sculpt the old para helmets the way they look in the photographs, and that's what drew me to these. And I do like them, to be fair. Some of the sculpting is a bit hit and miss on there. This is the sniper. As I say, you just need to finish the basing on these. I did a different varnishing actually on these ones. I managed to find a spray gloss varnish from Humbrol, and then Winsor Newton matte spray. All the other figures I've shown you before have been brush varnish, and that's why, for me, I just think some of them look patchy. But these ones really did come out matte. There's no gloss on them whatsoever. And I think they've come out all right, to be fair. So I think that's going to be my go-to varnishing method, really. I've been, like I said to you before, I've been mainly working on commissions, and that's taken a bit of time to get through. But I've got 2 commissions I'm working on now. Once I get through those, I'll have more time to do stuff that I want to do. I need to try and find some games to play, really, because like I've said, you know, I'm more of a figure painter than gamer, but I want to be a gamer. So we'll have to see. There's nothing really local to. I've got no mates who are in the hobby, apart from good sort of friends that I've met through YouTube that I catch up at Salute with now and again and what have you. So yeah, so we'll see what happens, mate. But thanks for your time, thanks for your patience. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If any of you guys have got channels out there doing similar stuff, let me know and I'll pop a follow. I'm always looking for inspiration to get me back in and painting when I should be painting, really. But that's some of the stuff you can see in the background. It's far too messy. I've got bloody miniatures half done, plastic Perry's Napoleonics half done, loads of stuff that I need to crack on and do. Yeah, I need to get doing that. But thanks for your time, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will catch you all very soon, and I promise you it won't be in 3 years' time. See you later.